Ask me when I am.
I'm with you, Keith.
Yeah.
But I'm serious. It's like, it's been the same thing for me. It's like some people will sit there and, jump to a conclusion. It's like, that's not even where I was somewhere else.
You cannot read people's minds. And I suggest you don't.
Amen.
Because you'll come to conclusions that are unreal. Man and wife are really good about it. I mean, I remember when me and Joyce was younger, sometimes we wouldn't speak to each other for a week. And as the male, I don't know what's going on. But guess what? It was my fault.
Always!
Learn that, Sam. Learn it now.
Always!
This is wisdom.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, because Dale and I used to have the same thing. He'd tell me that I was thinking something or saying something early in our relationship, and it's like, no, that's not what I meant. That's not where I was. We were from two different worlds.
Absolutely.
At that moment, for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, let's continue. The third adversary. God's going to stir up one more. Solomon promotes Jeroboam. Jeroboam, this is verse 26, the son of Nebat and Ephraim of Zerada, Solomon's servant whose mother's name was Zeruiah, a widow woman, even he lifted up his hand against the king. And he was the cause that he lifted up his hand against the king. And this was the cause that he lifted up his hands against the king. Solomon built Milo and repaired the breaches of the city of David his father. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor of Solomon. Seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him ruler over the charge of the house of Joseph. And I'll stop there. The word Jeroboam means people will contend. And you'll find out this guy Jeroboam ends up being the poster child for the evil king. He's the evil guy that goes against God's word. And it says here, it says he's the son of Nebat. Nebat means regard in English. He was an Ephrathite, and Ephraim means fruitfulness. Zerada means to pierce or puncture. And Zeruiah, her name is interesting. Her name means leprous.
Wow.
Now, I know you wouldn't name your child leprous. Would you? This might be a nickname.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it as like, another thing that's interesting, how many women are mentioned by name in the Bible in this time? Usually they're important. So this says it's a widow woman. Now we've noticed in the book of Kings, a lot of widow women are mentioned. Okay? And a lot of, we're going to find out later on, studying certain things that's happened in the world, pictures of a mother and a son. Like Madonna, like King Nimrod. It just keeps repeating itself in pagan religions and in Christian religion. Now what I think it is, it's a copy.
Yes.
We have a Madonna. We have a holy mother of God.
Right.
We do.
I agree.
Which is Mary. And now I don't think she was without sin, but I do think she was the holy chosen one, and she was a virgin.
Right.
And that's very, very important. And then as you see pagan religions, you see the same picture of a mother and a child. All the way even in the Egyptian religions, before Jesus was ever born. Think about it. Those pictures were in the pagan religions. Okay, and it says here that what happened was that Solomon built Milo. Milo means a rampart. And trouble is brewing in this area. We don't have any real history of the rebellion, but apparently there was a rebellion, and then they're showing us what the circumstances were leading up to the rebellion. Solomon starts repairing the defenses on the city, and in verse 28 it says that Jeroboam was a mighty man. That word is Gibor, which means powerful warrior, and he was a man of valor. The word valor is Halil, H-A-Y-I-L, virtue and war-worthy. When they talk about valor, it means he's a good guy to have in your troop, if you're going to kill people. That's what war is about, killing people. I don't like war, but that is what it's about. And it says he was industrious. That word industrious is asa, A-S-A. It means he could prepare, work, and perform. Solomon noticed that Jeroboam was a strong leader, and he made him ruler over the house of Joseph, which was interesting because this guy Jeroboam ends up being an adversary. How much time I got left? I got enough time. Let's go ahead and read this right here. a visit from a prophet. And it came to pass, verse 29, at that time when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet Ahijah, the Shilonite, from Shiloh, found him in the way, and he clad himself with a new garment. And they two were alone in the field. And Ahijah caught the new garment that was on him and rent it into 12 pieces. And he said to Jeroboam, take these 10 pieces, for thus saith the Lord God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee. But he shall have 1 tribe for my servant's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel. Okay, this is some interesting stuff here too. Ahijah means brother worshiper. And he had what I would call Jeroboam had a divine encounter with a prophet. Now, do you believe in divine encounters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I do too. I believe in divine encounters.
And divine appointments.
Divine appointments. You know, I've been in this church a long, long time. And you know how I got into this church? A divine encounter with a guy named Robbie.
Yep.
You know,
Yes.
he was pastor here. And at the time I was intermittently going to a Baptist church where I thought we was going to get kicked out every time we went. Because Joyce liked to play the tambourine and clap, and I liked to play music. They let me play a little bit, and some of them liked it and some of them didn't. But all I played was I'll Fly Away and stuff like that. But you know how I play it. They don't play it that way, you know? So you'll find that's interesting, even between musicians, you know. I don't play it that way. Well, I'll play it this way, you know. But so this was a divine encounter. And God sends a prophet to a field, and he just happens to run into Jeroboam, and Jeroboam has a new uniform on. He's got a new uniform. This coat is he's a soldier. So when he gets it, hey there, good to see you. Okay, it's kind of scary. You meet a prophet of God, and he rips your clothes off. You know, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a prophet. Hey, prophet. All of a sudden, I'm going to rip your clothes off.
That is pretty wild, isn't it?
Here, you take 10 pieces and we'll give 2 to this other guy. Actually, we'll give 2 to the other guy. And then it says, I'll only give him 1 kingdom with two pieces. Okay? He rips it into 12 pieces and gives 10 pieces back. Note God's clothes. Note. This is the note. God clothes us.
Amen.
Yes, it does.
And he removes the bad. I got 3 scriptures here. Let's go through these 3 scriptures and I'll have to close. Isaiah 61:10, Matthew 9:16, and then I think it repeats. It's the same thing in Luke 5:36. But Isaiah 61:10 and Matthew 9:16. Yes, 61:10, Isaiah.
I am overwhelmed with joy in the Lord my God, for he has dressed me in the clothing of salvation and draped me in a robe of righteousness. I am a bridegroom dressed for a wedding, or a bride with her jewels.
Oh, that's so good. I am dressed in God's salvation. I'm dressed in his righteousness. All right. How about Matthew 9:16?
No man putteth a piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put in to fill it up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse.
Right. You don't take old stuff and put it on new stuff. It's all new.
Right.
God gives you new stuff. And but then Elijah prophesies that God was going to give Jeroboam 10 tribes out of 12. 1 tribe was given to, actually they said 2 tribes was given to Solomon. What 2 tribes do you think they were? Judah? Benjamin, yes. Benjamin, yes. But that means there's more than 10. That means there's more than 12 tribes.
There is.
Yeah. There's one more tribe. Which one? The Levites.
Right.
The Levites are not counted.
Right.
Ain't that interesting? So only 1 tribe is given to David. Only 1 tribe is mentioned though. But Benjamin is part of that the southern kingdom, not the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom is Israel, and the southern kingdom is Judah and Benjamin. And you'll find that they're always at war together, and they're still at war to this very, very day. And that brings me to part C of lesson 11, reasons for judgment, verse 33. So next week we'll be taking off 1 Kings 11:33. God bless y'all.